The Titanic is a 1997 epic romantic disaster film directed by James Cameron. It tells the tragic story of the RMS Titanic, a luxurious passenger liner that sank on its maiden voyage in 1912. The movie intertwines a fictional love story with the historical events surrounding the ship's demise. The film begins with an elderly woman named Rose Dawson Calvert, played by Gloria Stewart, recounting her experience aboard the Titanic to a group of researchers in the present day. The story then shifts to 1912, where a young Rose, played by Kate Winslet, is engaged to a wealthy but controlling man named Cal Hockley, played by Billy Zane. During the voyage, Rose, feeling trapped in her privileged life, contemplates suicide by jumping off the ship's stern. However, she is saved by a young artist named Jack Dawson, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, who happens to be a passenger in the lower class section of the ship. Despite their differences in social status, Rose and Jack develop a deep and forbidden love for each other. As the romance between Rose and Jack blossoms, the audience is introduced to various characters, including the ship's crew, other passengers, and the captain. The Titanic's grandeur and opulence are showcased, highlighting the stark contrast between the first-class passengers and those in steerage. Amidst the love story, the film also depicts the arrogance and complacency of some crew members, ignoring warnings of icebergs ahead. Tragically, the Titanic strikes an iceberg, causing a massive gash in its hull. As the ship starts to sink, chaos ensues, and the passengers scramble for lifeboats. Cal Hockley, driven by jealousy and desperation, frames Jack for theft, resulting in him being locked up. Despite this setback, Jack manages to escape and reunites with Rose, and they struggle to find a way to survive. As the ship continues to sink, the remaining lifeboats are filled, leaving many passengers without escape. Rose and Jack find themselves trapped on the rapidly flooding lower decks. Eventually, the Titanic breaks in two and sinks beneath the icy waters of the North Atlantic. In a heartbreaking climax, Rose is rescued by a lifeboat, but Jack, who sacrifices himself to save her, tragically perishes in the freezing water. The film ends with the elderly Rose revealing that she still possesses the precious Heart of the Ocean necklace, which she had concealed from Cal Hockley. The Titanic is known for its stunning visuals, compelling storytelling, and memorable performances. It became a critically acclaimed and commercially successful film, winning numerous Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Original Song for Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On.